Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be bringing you the top 5 tricks and tips that I use in every single game of Apex Legends. Now, before we get into this video, I just wanted to thank you guys for the insane support you guys have been showing on the last 2 videos, especially the main video that you're probably watching this video from, which is the 30 kill game that I had the other day, or kind of like 2 weeks ago. But anyways, that's almost at 300 likes and 10,000 plus views, so I can't thank you guys enough. And all the comments are great. We had a lot of good conversations with people in the comments. And then there's the people, you know, who aren't that intelligent in the comment section. Now, these tips and tricks, like I said, are more common tips and tricks that I use in every single one of my games that I play in Apex Legends. And I'm sure most of you guys already know these tips and tricks, and if you don't, this will help out your gameplay. Most of these are kind of common sense, like just thinking about these tips and tricks during a fight, whether it be solo squads or just you and your 2 friends helping out, trying to take down a squad. These will help prevent you from dying in fights for like 80% of the fights, and I'm gonna have clips playing in the background that demonstrate what I'm talking about. So we're going to go straight off into the number 5 tip that I always use during my fights. Now, this one is, like I said, pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty common sense, but a lot of people don't think about this during the fight. They do it before and after. But in this clip that you're seeing in the background, I am healing mid-fight. So I play solos a lot, solo versus squad. So you're going to want to stay high health that you can throughout all possibilities. So there's times where I run away from an entire fight after dropping 1 or 2 people just to heal, so I can push that again while they're healing. So I mean, if you think you can push that last person, say you knock 2 people and you think you can push that last person, you have maybe like, you know, half shield and full health, then sure, go ahead and push it. But there's times where I will pull back and get that full shield, full health to be able to make sure that I know I'm going to be able to push that team. And like I said, that's pretty common sense. It's pretty self-explanatory, but you don't really think about it during the fight. You heal before and after. So that's probably the main tip that I use in every single game. I don't see a lot of people doing this, and I don't understand why. Just run away from the fight. Get yourself far away from that fight. Get behind some cover, and please just heal, because that 10 shield that you're missing could, you know, help you win that fight and stay alive. Now for the number 4 tip, it is strafing during fights. Now if you guys don't know what strafing is, it is pretty much when you're going left to right, straight to forward, you know, moving around while aimed in on your enemy to prevent them from, you know, just lasering you while you're standing still. They're going to miss a lot more shots when you're moving around, strafing left and right, straight to forward, even jump shotting. Stuff like that will prevent you from taking, you know, damage during fights, and like I said, will help you push through for that full squad fight. Now for the 3rd tip, it is holstering your weapon as much as possible. Now, while you're running around the map on Apex Legends, you're trying to find that next squad, I can promise you, holding triangle or Y, depending on what console you play on, or even PC, just holster your weapon and slide and jump as much as possible to get, you know, from point A to point B, especially if you're trying to push someone that you hear from a distance, or even if you're trying to just get out of the storm or get some loot quicker. Always want to pull your gun away and slide, but be ready, because if there is someone in your face while you're running, you got to be ready to pull your gun out. And it's kind of a little side thing, but when you take the balloon, you're going to make sure that both of your guns are cocked before you get into a fight, because there's times where I take the balloon, get into a fight with my primary gun, pull out my secondary, and oh, now I got to recock it, and it gets you killed. So those are just little things. Now for the 2nd tip, you're going to always want to carry some sort of throwables on you, no matter what. Like you see in that last squad wipe that I got for the 19 kill gameplay, I threw an arc star, thus, you know, stunning 2 of the enemies, including myself. I should not have ran in there that early, but stuff like arc stars are probably very important, especially solo squatting, because that could, that could literally stun an entire team, and you can just laser them for a couple seconds, and they can't do anything about it. So throwables are a absolute need. And for the last tip, it's pretty simple, like I said. Use cover when you're in fights. Always try to start fights or join in on fights when there are rocks, buildings, stuff you can go around. Closing doors and blocking doors during a fight can help a lot, because then you can, wait for them to start to run away, push out the door, and then close it again after hitting them a couple times. Doors are very important. Cover is very, very important. You always want to have some sort of cover. You never want to try to fight in open fields such as, swamps, wetlands, like stuff like that. You want to really try to be behind some cover. And like I said, those are my 5 tips and tricks that I use in every game of Apex Legends. I know I'm not the best, but these tips have helped me out so much when you think of them during the fights, not just thinking of them during the game. It's mainly you just want to focus during the fights. Now for the rest of the video, I'm going to play a 23 or 22 kill gameplay. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Please be sure to slap that like button for your boy. Hit that sub button as well if you enjoyed the Apex Legends videos.
Without sugar. Just a script. 1 second.
the Apex champions.